So today's a tough day. Chia seeds for fun. Leafs. I'm just gonna get right into this workout. I'm gonna tell you about it when we go. Ironman race pace for me is going to end up being around 70 to 75% of my FTP. That's like comfortable, steady pace if you don't have a power meter or an FTP measurement yet. And we're doing most of this workout over and above that amount of percentage of FTP. So today's a tough day. Now it's not crazy intense, but it's certainly enough that it knocks the stuffing out of your legs a little bit. I think why coach does this because we only have that hour in the morning before work during the week. This toughens up the legs, raises your threshold level, raises your strength, and this is a lot of similar work that we did for long sustained, like 10-minute efforts to increase the FTP over the last few months. And it worked. I did an FTP test in November. That was like, I think I averaged about 241, and I just did one a couple weeks ago, averaged 267. So an increase of more than 10% with the work that he got me to do. He's evil, but he's a smart dude. Let's go make a magical Taren signature smoothie. I'll show you how. Magic bullet for blending, root powder for endurance, MCT oil for good fats, almond milk for more good fats, coconut milk for electrolytes, hemp hearts for protein, chia seeds for fun, carrots for a little bit of sugar and some orange vitamins, berries for low glycemic index sugar and antioxidants, spinach and kale for good greens, green powder for more good greens, psyllium fiber for fantastic poops, flaxseed for more good fatty oils, gelatin to help the joints, pea protein for protein. Just a small shake. And I forgot that I often put in a little bit of avocado for some green fat, just a little bit of peanut butter, not too much, and some natural honey from my honey guy. Gives it a nice creamy sweet texture. Top up to the brim with water. Find the blade. Man, I just cleaned you, like right before starting. Oh, shirt. Smart. And blend. Tell you more about nutrition and food at the office. You gotta drink this and go get ready. Nailed it. While we're talking about nutrition, I want to open up something that Athletes Collective sent me. You may have known from previous videos on Triathlon Taren. Thank you. Oh, and you included some Jets hockey cards. Canucks. Leafs. Junk. Old school Canucks. Trevor Linden? Not bad. Ian Duncan. Hanu Yarperna? Alright, thank you, Athletes Collective. Okay, we'll get to that. You may know from previous videos on Triathlon Taren that I used to be a really big dude. So talking about triathlon nutrition outside of the sport, just like general day-to-day nutrition, is something that's near and dear to my heart. Overall, in my experience, I would say that nutrition is like 80% of looking fit and feeling healthy, and the working out is only about 20%. Some people are a lot different, but I noticed that even if I'm working out but eating like crap, I'll be gaining weight. But if I'm not working out and still eating healthy, I can kind of maintain a really good weight. In general, I tend to avoid gluten, not for any other reason than my dad is allergic to gluten. He's fully celiac, and I just find that I recover better and I'm less sore and I weigh about 10 pounds less when I'm not having gluten. And I would say that I'm like 90% vegan. When I'm at home and it's easy to control, we eat vegan, but if we want to go out and have a pizza, I don't worry about it. So most of the time I eat vegan, and I do that because on my mom's side, we've got, I think, like every uncle, every grandpa, almost everybody on that side of the family has had a stroke or a heart attack, and the life expectancy there is really low. And I know that you can drastically reduce your chances of stroke, heart attack, things like that. Now, as far as supplements go, I really don't take any besides the ones that you would take for eating more of a vegan lifestyle, more B vitamins, sometimes some folic acid, but overall I just try to eat a big variety of food, as you saw from the shake this morning. In my humble opinion, I would say that nutrition outside of your triathlon training is probably more important than whatever nutrition you do in the triathlon training, because that's what's actually going to make your body healthy overall. It's going to make you recover faster. It's going to promote better sleep. It's going to build your muscles better. It's going to promote endurance if you eat the right things. And all the work that you do needs to be backed up by a good nutrition plan. What that is, it's different for everyone. So when people say, what do you eat for nutrition? Yeah, it's gluten-free, it's vegan. Does that work for everyone? No. Find something that works for you, play around with it. Maybe it's primal, maybe it's the Atkins diet, maybe it's vegan, maybe it's the Canada or US Health Guide or Pyramid or whatever they're using these days, or the meal plan, I think it's called. Just figure out what works for you based off of how you feel, how you recover, how you train. Track it. Okay, let's get into the goodies. Okay, Athletes Collective. So these guys reached out to me on Instagram a few weeks ago, and they said that they would like to send out some stuff. And what I said to them was, sure, send some stuff, but the only way that I'm gonna put it on is if there's something in it for you. And dear Taren, blah, 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 for you, athletescollective.com, and the promo code triathlon gets 10% off. What do we got? What these guys say to me is that they are big on just quality activewear that doesn't have a lot of logos, so you don't need to turn yourself into a billboard. And that's right, just kind of a nice heather blue. Turns out I like heather blue things. And a shirt, a bit of a heather gray. Ooh, a heather gray long sleeve. Cool, I like it. Thanks, Athletes Collective. Promo code triathlon at Athletes Collective? athletescollective.com. All orders include free shipping and returns to the US and Canada from Adam, the AC president. Thanks, Adam. Good guys. Okay, I gotta get on with the day. Get on with yours, do some training, and I'll see you for the run tonight. Be there. Slightly late here today. It's about 7:15. Had a tough time getting out of the office. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It was a rough day. There's a lot of stuff that went on in real life today that made it tough to want to get here. But we come here, still get in the tempo run. And fun news, we're giving the very final last Skechers pair a go. These are the GoMeb Razors, which I hear are pretty nice. And the Athletes Collective. Just a big testing day overall. Getting lots of stuff tested out. Okay, 5 mile tempo. Let's do this. Run's over. So was my sissy fit. I feel better now. Athletes Collective? Really impressed. I looked down and I'm just a sopping mess, but it still felt light. Good on you, Athletes Collective. Thanks. Okay, it is now just past 8 and it's time for supper and home. Home and supper. We'll see you tomorrow. Better day. No, but no sissy fits. No more.